is Ralph Marshall. I have done my presentation on Johann Heinrich Pestalozzi. His full name is Johann Heinrich Pestalozzi, Swiss educator and reformer, born on January 12, 1746, and died February 17, 1827. Pestalozzi did not enter school until he was 9. He attended the University of Zurich, began as a student for the ministry, but his shyness led him into law. In 1775, he began a social experiment in which he hoped to make his newly purchased farm a center of humanistic activity. He took in a group of orphans and abandoned children. He used teaching methods that he learned from experiences with his son Jacobi to teach those students. His practices and instructions deemed very successful with the group of kids. 5 years later, he went bankrupt and began to write a book called How Gertrude Teaches Her Children. This book describes Pestalozzi's philosophy. Teachers must study child development. Learning proceeds through stages, with children needing to master skills and knowledge before moving to the next stage. He promoted the whole child point of view, that children's physical, emotional, social, moral, and intellectual development are integrated and united. Called these the hand, heart, and head. His views and beliefs are: Pestalozzi believed that all children, including the ones who lived in poverty, could benefit from education. Children need to discover ideas for themselves through their own activity. Rejected punishment as a motivator and felt that instead children are motivated to learn by their interests. He also viewed development as a natural unfolding, or blossoming from within, with teachers acting as gardeners who nurture the process rather than direct it. He had 6 different methodologies. 1, the child being centered. 2, direct experience. The teacher must never teach by words when a child can see, hear, or touch an object for himself. Nature can teach the child better than man can. 3, activity. The child is expected to be continually active in seeing for himself, making and correcting mistakes, describing his observations, analyzing objects, and satisfying his natural curiosity. 4, induction. The child must observe, learn to express his expressions of concrete objects perceived by the senses, and must learn to formulate new generalizations for himself. 5, no books. Early elementary education needs direct and concrete experience rather than books. In this way, the child proceeds from the concrete to the abstract. And lastly, number 6, simplify all subjects. All subjects are reduced to their simple elements. The child proceeds through experiencing the simple parts to formulate more abstract generalizations. Influence of his work was: Pestalozzi's ideas directly influenced schools for young children in the 19th century. A well-known school influenced by Pestalozzi was founded by Robert Owen. The superintendent of schools in Oswego, New York, Dr. Edward A. Sheldon, imported the materials developed in England and Canada from Pestalozzi. This led to the establishment of a teacher normal school to prepare teachers in the application of Pestalozzi's method. The normal school at Oswego, which was established in 1861, became the center of Pestalozzi's education in the United States. Thank you very much.